Alright, it is time for another vegan taste test. Today we'll be tasting different vegan bacons that I got in the store. I've never actually had vegan bacon like on its own. I've had it in sandwiches at like Veggie Grill or something like that, but never on its own, so this should be interesting. This is episode 2. The first one was me taste testing vegan yogurt, so if you didn't get a chance to see that, I'm going to put a link up above or down below or somewhere. There will be a link, so check that out. Yeah, so let's get into it. The first one I'm trying is Light Life Smart Bacon Meatless Veggie Strips. This one seems like it has the most crap in it, but you know, it's not real bacon. So, bacon strip number 1. It looks more like bacon than some of the other ones that I have, but it also looks pretty boring, so let's see how it is. Tastes nothing like bacon. It's not bad, but it doesn't taste like bacon. Salty, smoky, it'd be good in a sandwich, but if you're trying to get your bacon fix on, Although I feel like it's tasting more like bacon the more that I'm eating it. Getting more of that salty, smoky thing. Okay. Number 2 is gonna be Tofurky Smoky Maple Tempeh Bacon. I like the smoky maple thing, but this looks nothing like bacon. This is basically more like a fat sausage strip than bacon. But the smoky maple sounds good, so. Smells kind of like bacon. More than the other one. Not the same texture at all. I like the taste of this better. Again, not crazy bacony, but I think the texture really ruins the likeness to bacon more than the flavor does. It's got like this moist, grainy, nuggety tempeh texture. Wow. Alright, number 3. Number 3 is Bacon Seitan from Uptons Naturals. I mean, I like this whole hipster label they got going on. It looks a little bit, it's more in that bacon strippy quality, like, category. It smells good. The texture is the closest to bacon so far. It's kind of got that chewy texture. It's not crumbly or juicy. It's much better, but kind of bland. I feel like I want to add seasoning to this. I would say it tastes the least bacony, but it has the best texture. Same brand as the first one. Light Life Fake Bacon Organic Smoky Tempeh Strips. And this one has much better ingredients than their other one. But that said, it also looks nothing like bacon. It's a lot like the second one. I imagine the texture is going to be also nothing like bacon. And I would be right. It's that moist, nuggety texture. I mean, it tastes almost identical to the second one. Wait, let's compare. Second one. This one's a little saltier, but other than that, they taste identical. They look identical too. There's really no difference. So, if you're wanting that kind of bacon, just go with whatever's cheaper, I suppose. Last but not least, and the one that I was the most excited about, because I've actually heard about this one being really good, and it looks a lot like bacon. When I cooked it, it smelled like bacon, so, is Sweet Earth Benevolent Bacon. It has reasonably good ingredients also. One thing to be noted is that it says in the back that it is manufactured in a facility that processes milk and eggs. So if you're the kind of vegan that's really bothered by that kind of thing, maybe skip it. That said, I am not, because I feel like if I eat in a restaurant, that's also food that's cooked in an environment that was also cooking meat, and if I cook in my house because my roommates aren't vegan, it's also an environment that was cooking meat, so it seems a little bit far to avoid products that are in the same category as my everyday life. So, that said, this one has this nice crispy, charred, bacony like look, and it's a lot more crispy than a lot of the other ones, so this is very promising. And it smells a lot like bacon. Not perfect, obviously, but more than anything else, so let's give it a try. Wow. Kind of crispy on the outside, which is great. Kind of sweet. That one's definitely my favorite so far. I don't know if it tastes the most like bacon. Although none of these really taste like bacon. But between the texture and the fact that it's just delicious anyway, I would say this is the winner. I'm totally gonna make a BLT with this later. What does it taste like though? It tastes a bit more like sausage than bacon. Like, it's definitely seasoned meat-ness, but it tastes like sausage in bacon form. But yeah, winner. I mean, I would say they all taste good, but some of them are more bacony than others. But I feel like you probably couldn't go wrong with any of these on a sandwich or something like that. On its own, if you're trying to have like bacon, like strips of bacon just to have with your breakfast, I would go with benevolent bacon. I'd probably go with benevolent bacon no matter what, but they're all very tasty. So nothing to fear here. Vegan BLT, nom nom nom.